potential bloodbath between Athena and Free Elo. Alright. Now while we're going through the bans, we can just pop this up, get this out of the way. Alright, so because Athena are defending first, they get to ban first. So let's get that ready. Who is going to be their choice? Is it going to be a hard breacher, or is it going to be Thatcher? Or is it going to be something a little bit different? It's going to be Jackal. So they want to shut down that roam game. They are starting on defense. They want to roam. So they want to shut down that roam game. Let's see who's going to be picked by... Okay, Blackbeard is becoming very common on this map, just because obviously lots of window play, and Blackbeard excels at windows. So that's Jackal, Blackbeard. Let's see who we're going to get coming out from Free Elo. It will no doubt be... Actually, I was going to say it was a run-out denial, but we've done the attackers, haven't we? It's going to be Intel denial, which is interesting. Valkyrie, actually not often played by Free Elo, so that makes good sense. It doesn't hurt them. They are an Intel team, or Glossy very much likes Intel, but they don't often play Valkyrie. Now, Pulse, that could hurt, because that is an operator that Free Elo are likely to play, because they do like their downstairs holds. They do like their downstairs holds. I can tell you that much. Okay, so that's a good. That is a good ban from Athena. So I don't think they play a lot of Pulse, so it's not going to hurt them either. All right, first like to go to Lobby and Press. This is interesting. This is interesting. I like this. Let's see how this one's going to play out. This is going to surprise Free Elo a little bit. No one ever goes to Lobby and Press for round number 1. Hey, Kangaroo Kenny's in the stream. Welcome, Kangaroo Kenny. World famous caster from ECS, PC League, who I did a co-cast with very recently. Very enjoyable, very good guy to co-cast with. Absolute pro, absolute pro. Thank you for coming along, Kenny. Very much appreciated. See you supporting Free Elo. Good work, good work. You like an underdog too. All right, let's see how this is going to be set up. We've got a standard rotate up here at the top of Yellow Stairs. We will no doubt get a hold on the top floor. Lobby and Press is very much a site these days where you hold the top floor just as much as you hold here. It used to be that you'd pick Monty, Glaz, push in through the front door behind the cover of smokes, plant in the doorway, back out, and hold the diffuser from a distance. But that doesn't really get played so much anymore. Very rare that you see that happening. It's so much more common these days to have a big upstairs hold and to make an attack from admin typically and gradually take control of the top floor. Now we are going to see a bit of a cheeky spawn peek here coming out from Cobra. It looks like it's being watched. Nomad is aware of it. Cobra's going to take a shot. He's not going to be successful, and he is going to back out very sensibly and not play with his life too much, as Glossy is going to take down default cams eventually. Oh, Glossy. We didn't see that. Let's pretend we didn't see that. Kix is going to be playing on Oryx now. We've talked about Oryx being played by Kix on this map before. 21 kills. The highest amount of kills of any player in Season 1 on one map went to Kix playing Oryx on this map. So this could be trouble for Free Elo, but let's see if they can make it work. There's a player up there on yellow getting ready to peek. Whoever comes to this doorway. Shield is going to be placed there, and a drone is going to go straight up. That's going to spot Cobra, who's going to back out. Cobra is going to be responsible for really delaying Free Elo's attacks. We've got Shax playing at the top of white. And a player here with no name above his head, which is NerdSync. Why hasn't he got a name? He's got no name. The man with no name, NerdSync. All right, Cobra making his way down yellow stairs. The drones go past, and I don't think that drone spotted him. They're not going to know that he is here. We can see a player down on the basement getting ready to come out spiral, it looks like. That's Retro. Drones going all about the place down in the basement, getting ready to make their move upstairs. And it looks like we might get a push up here along Spiral, but Nekwa is going to be holding here on Spiral himself. Cobra takes a bit of damage, but Kix does take down Colin. Oh no, that's 3 quick kills there for Athena. There's going to be another one right now as Cobra takes down Jag. He is unstoppable right now. And he's going to take down Kai's as well. Fair play to Cobra as the first round goes to Athena. Very, very similar to what we saw in Season 1, where we saw one matchup between Athena and Free Elo. On Coastline, we saw Cobra playing very, very smart, just in billiards. And he just got 3 very quick kills. One after the other. I've used it in many highlight videos so far, I think. Many others. So we saw Cobra there playing the waste a lot of time role. He didn't just waste a lot of time, he dropped a lot of bodies at the same time as wasting time. And that seemed like a fairly easy 3 kills for him, to be honest. Now, he is playing on a 120 frame per second console. Maybe he saw Free Elo before they saw him. I don't know. I don't know.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Now, much more common sight coming out here. Console and meeting. Let's see the setup. Playing here for Athena, we have Kicksync, NerdSync, Nequasync, CobraSync, and Shax. Now, I say that I don't mean any disrespect to Shax, but it's letting the side down slightly, not bringing out one of the sync boys. They could have had Rarity, they could have had Henry, but no, they bring Shax and spoil the sync lineup. So let's see how this one's going to play out. Shax at the moment, not bringing in the frags that Henry or Rarity probably would have brought in, but it's okay because they've got Cobra there at the moment. Now, you can't rely on Cobra to get a 3K every single round. You can't rely on that to get your wins. So we need to see the rest of Free Elo possibly stepping up a little bit. Just to make sure that... sorry, the rest of Athena stepping up a little bit so that they don't rely on Cobra all the time. All 5 players spawning over here on the southeast side are going to be making their way up for what looks like an admin take. Now, I think a lot of people are probably expecting a 7-0 here. Personally, I'd like to see overtime. As we see Colin go down already. Oh no, Nekwa with the great play. The bit of lag there is going to see Kai's take down Nekwa, so that is a quick refrag. We've got a player there on white stairs looking to come down and pick off some Free Elo bodies. That is Cobra, but he has retreated back upstairs, waiting for that inevitable push through the admin windows, which is oh so common. And here we go. There is one coming up right now. It's going to be Nomad opening up that window, and we're going to have Cobra trying to get onto a spot that I like to call Kanto. We saw Kanto playing this spot in a Pro League game once as Jaeger with Doc, healing him up from a distance constantly. And it took, I think it might have been Empire, like 2 minutes to shift him out of position. It took a hell of a lot of utility and a hell of a lot of players. And that is what Cobra's going to do right now. He is playing what I call Kanto. And this is going to stop the attackers for quite a while. You cannot just shoot him there. There's not a lot you can do. Now, Nomad could throw in an air jab, and that would knock him out of position. Nomad's going to send that drone in once they find him. Oh, I don't think the drone saw him. I don't think Kais has spotted him. I don't think Kais knows he's there. Okay, yellow pings go out. Now, I'd like to see an air jab go in. That would knock him out of position. They're going to send in the stun grenades and repel in. Kais is going to be responsible for getting the kill. Cobra takes down one, and Kais eventually does manage to get that refrag, as Glossy has taken down a life as well, leaving us in a 3v2. 1 minute to go. Jag pre-firing absolutely everything he can. Glossy Club outside on the balcony, waiting for his moment to jump in, but Kais is going to get taken down. Jag has Diffuser. He needs to not overpeak this, because if he drops Diffuser here in admin, that leaves Glossy pretty much screwed. Oh no, but talking of which, Glossy does get taken down anyway. That is by Shax. He's going to get the double as he picks off Jag as well as he comes to the top of white stairs. And in a round that was starting to look good for Free Elo, suddenly turned into a bit of a nightmare. And Athena took round number 2. Well played to them. All right. Now, come on, Free Elo. Come on. Cafeteria and Garage is going to be the next site to get played. Thank you, by the way, for the follows and subscriptions so far. Very much appreciated. All right, so we are going to see a very similar lineup coming out here from Free Elo. And a different lineup coming out from Athena, as we are going to see a mirror come into play. Every other operator very, very similar to what we've seen already in the last rounds. We've got Cobra playing the same, we've got Kicks playing the same. We've seen NerdSync swap out the mute for the mirror, and we've got Nekwa swapping the Vanquish, the Vigil for Malusi, and Shax bringing out Vigil this time instead of the Maestro. So a bit of a role switch there for Shax. I guess trying to find his groove on what they need him to do right now. In the team lineup I was given by Free Elo, I've been told that everyone on Free Elo today is playing Flex. Now, will that go in their favor or will it go against them? I don't know, because basically every player is mixing up their roles and they have no real defined strategy for how they're going to take this map. It's an interesting choice to play attack first. Free Elo historically have been a team that, like, oh my word, there we go. Kai's takes down Cobra with the attempted spawn peek. Well played to Kai's there for shutting that one down. We can see a player at the bottom of yellow just waiting to fire up through that doorway, but he's not going to get a pick because Kai's isn't going that way. He is instead going to make his way up to the balcony. As Nekwa is going to be playing that roam game, and he's going to come down this spiral staircase waiting for someone to push in. He knows that there are people coming in here through the lobby. Yellow pings are going out, but I don't think the attackers know that he's here. They know now because the fire makes them aware of that. Kicks is going to push towards Piano along with his teammates and make his way back to site, as Nekwa is going to make his way over to Spiral and try to hold from here. Kai's is going to push it. Player has gone down Spiral, but Kai's is looking the other way. He's going to set up that air jab very cleverly to stop the flanks, while the rest of his team do the work from above, opening up holes, pushing the defenders out of their positions. Colin's going to open up the hatch ready. We can see a player over on white stairs right now. That is Nekwa, I suspect, playing on Tellers. No, it's another one. Right here it is Shax playing that roam game as Kicks does take down Retro. Oh, NerdSync with the C4 onto Colin, taking him down. Nicely done. Nekwa taking down the air jab. That's going to allow the flanks, or rotates at least, as we see Nomad, it looks like, playing around here in the piano area, moving towards lobby. Oh, he sees the player's head, but doesn't manage to flick back in time. This is where the 1v1 gunfights will typically go in the favor of Athena. They are just quicker when it comes to that kind of thing. 3v2 now, though, as Buck is going to do some damage from above. Shax takes down Glossy with that flank. They should call him flanks rather than Shax. Jag is going to be the last man standing with the diffuser in hand. Oh, and he's going to get a nice kill there onto Kicksync. Let's see if he can do any more damage. He's got 53 seconds to go, and he has no diffusers, no drones in hand. He has 3 drones that he can't move, but he can't move any himself, so he's going to start to push into sight. He's going to make his way up to the rotate. There is no one at the rotate. Air jab is going to go off. Default cam is going to keep spotting him. Doesn't quite know what to do. He's going to watch yellow, but he needs to watch yellow stairs. And as he goes into cafeteria, Shax is there on the yellow stairs, waiting, peeking through that doorway to get that pick. And that's another round. Oh, wasn't through the doorway. It was through the rotate. It was through the rotate. Jag's there in a 1v5-ish. Obviously got caught out. Didn't really quite know how to push onto 3 or 4 remaining members of the defensive team. Struggled a little bit with that take, which makes perfect sense. It was not likely to go his way. Lobby and Press is going to get played again by Athena, as it has just become unlocked. So they are going to go back there. What's this tweet say? Diego is going to headbutt a watermelon if Free Elo win. That would be an interesting little video for you to put onto, I don't know, Twitter or Instagram or TikTok, whatever it is everybody's using. So, Free Elo, do this for the headbutt of the watermelon video, please. That's all we want to see. That's all we want to see. Okay, now let's see if Free Elo will attack this a little bit better than they did last time. They really struggled by pushing in through this yellow staircase. They need to do that a little bit differently this time and not try to put all of their eggs into the yellow basket. It didn't work out for them the first time. They need to do something different this time. They have to do something different. Okay, let's take a look at some stats from last season of this site while we're here. Where's the stats? Here they are. So, lobby and press. Last season was 36% attacker favored,
Attackers objective is
making it 64% defender favored. So, ironically, the most defender favored site on this map. Yet people generally leave it until last. So, yeah, imagine that. Now, obviously, it wasn't played a whole lot in the last season, which might explain that disparity in the percentages, but still, it's a telltale sign that it has been the most defender-sided site in Season 1. As we get to the end of this week, we'll start to use Season 2 stats. I think once we've played every map, we'll start bringing out Season 2 stats as opposed to wheeling out the Season 1 stats. Alright, drones are going to go out into admin. We have no one playing in admin, and we are going to get a top floor down take. But NerdSync is going to be playing up here on smoke with the shotgun. It's not often you see NerdSync playing a support operator. He is typically known as a fragger. Now, Nekwa is a very flexible operator. He can play flex frag support. He is, to be fair, a lot of people call him a beast and a big fragger. But to be honest, in my opinion, Nekwa, I think, is more of a flex support type role. I think he can be much more consistent on that. Now, Malusi looks like she was going to start making her way over here as Colin is holding that angle onto the lobby. To the top of Spiral Staircase. Anyone walking in through that doorway from White into meeting is going to be greeted with a big fat shotgun. And this isn't going to go well. We need to see Free Elo trying to take from this side rather than pushing in through that door. That ADS is going to stop a grenade as Kai's takes down Shax. NerdSync tries to chuck the gas grenade to delay stuff, but Nekwa gets 2 quick picks. He gets 3 quick picks. That's the triple kill for NekwaSync, it looked like there. No, sorry, the double. One player repelled up on the window. Who is it? It is Glossy. Is he going to be able to find a kill as Retro does go down? NerdSync finishes the job. Nekwa does get that triple eventually as he takes down Glossy, and this is not going well. Malusi running along at the top of Spiral. Jag gets the headshot onto NerdSync. Malusi is going to back out and try to use that rotate to go back into meeting, it looked like. As Ace comes round, but Cobra is there waiting patiently for Jag to walk into his sights. And Jag walks in and gets taken down. Yes, Mrs. Toot there with a safety warning. Do not headbutt watermelons. They are surprisingly hard. I've never tried to headbutt one, but I can imagine they are very hard, so do not try that at home. If our guy with the tweet wants to try it, let him carry on. That's his business, but do not try this at home. We do not, here at Toot Towers, condone the headbutting of watermelons, despite what I might have said earlier. Thank you, Mrs. Toot, for the public safety announcement. Thank you. 4-0 right now for Athena. And this isn't going well at all for Free Elo. Console and Meeting, the next site to get played, it has just become unlocked. If we look at the stats for Free Elo against Mystic last week, they actually won their first 6 rounds. Sorry, they won 5 of the first 6 rounds that they played on defense. So I'm interested in why Free Elo wouldn't try to start on defense this time round. They did so well on it last time, but this time they've chosen to start on attack. And it isn't going well for them so far. But let's see. Let's see. Athena have very carefully planned for this, I would say. Athena will have watched the game last week to see what Free Elo will do. Now, possibly one of the benefits of starting on attack for Free Elo was that they actually didn't play many attack rounds last week. Well, they played 4. So, you know, maybe they felt that Athena didn't have enough to look at. Now, we are going to get an attempt at a spawn peek coming out here from Cobra. But he's going to get shot down again. That's twice he's tried it, and Kai's has shut him down both times. Cobra trying to be cheeky, and it's not paying off. I know Cobra pretty well. I guarantee you, Cobra right now is going nuts in the party. I guarantee you, Cobra is absolutely cursing Kai's right now. Absolutely cursing him, if I know Cobra. That's one to talk about in the post-match interview. All right, let's see what's going to happen here. Colin is downstairs in piano. There is an air jab there trying to deny any flanks from anyone coming in. as we are attacking the top floor. So Amaru, not quite sure how that's going to be played. Are we looking at a possible hatch push here? Colin getting ready to take down that hatch. But they need to move NerdSync out of the way first. Now, if they had a player down below, KickSync does take down Glossy. That's most unfortunate. That is the flank denial. Kai's is very low on health. But he does have a big sledgehammer. What are the attackers going to do? Kick's just holding here on yellow stairs. And this is the challenge. Free Elo are not fragging teams. But Athena, they can frag. I mean, they have their moments where they don't frag, but in general, they can frag. As Kicks and Kai's take each other down. There we go, there's that hatch. And the patience. I mean, it was a great play from Colin, but they didn't have the intel. And, yeah. That was most unfortunate. That was most unfortunate for Colin on Amaru there, as Jack gets taken down with the C4. NerdSync gets the triple as Mutes. That's 5 in a row for Athena right now. 5 in a row. So it's not looking good for Free Elo. They'll need to reverse this. Now at this point, with Athena going back to Cafeteria and Garage, they are 5 ahead. They just need to win one more. They go on to match point and they take a clean sweep in this half. Cobra's going to play Rook. Now, that does mean a very special something. That does mean a very special something. While we're waiting for this to start, let's... no, let's not. Let's do it in a minute. Alright, so Cafeteria and Garage are going to see Jaeger, Mira, Malusi, Rook, and Vigil. Pretty much the same lineup we saw the last time that Athena came to this site, but with the inclusion of Rook instead. The reason Cobra has gone Rook is probably because he keeps getting shots off the spawn, and he just wants to make sure that his teammates can pick him up. But another reason for him playing as Rook will be so that he can put down his armor, and he wins an achievement. Dress to Kill. Cobra Rosen putting down his 2XB merch, making sure that his teammates are literally dressed to kill as they run around with a 2XB logo on their chests, popping heads. Well played to Cobra, he does win some points. Stream achievement points. Alright, let's see what's going to happen here. Are we going to see Cobra trying another spawn peek and getting shut down? Or is he going to play it a little bit more sensibly this time?
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
It looks like we aren't going to see... No, we are going to see a spawn peek over here from Nekwa. It's going to go for a pistol spawn peek of all things. Oh! Kai's shots him down! Don't spawn peek Kai's. It's not working for you boys. I know Athena's winning rounds, but you're throwing away these early picks. Unnecessarily, that is 3 spawn peek denials that has gone to Kai's now. I need to give him his very own achievement. For 3 spawn peek denials in one map. That's tremendous work coming out from Kai's. This is what we like to see. Alright, so drones are going out. Now we do need to see an uplift in the intel game coming out here from Free Elo. Do not waste this early advantage that you have got, boys. Let's take advantage of this. You've got Cobra not playing a roamer and a huge fragging off. You've got him playing a big heavy guy that's just going to be playing downstairs on site most of the time. So, oh no! Oh no! Colin sees him. He manages to get out of the way. He takes a few shots to the butt, but he gets away with his life. He doesn't manage to take down Cobra, who is now going to watch through those holes that are being made from the other side of White Van, as Ace is rappelling in to Piano. And is going to come around and get this hatch open. That's going to open up a lot of opportunities. Now Kai's is going to take a fair bit of damage here as he's running around on top, opening up these holes. The holes here are supposed to move the defenders out of position, but if anything, it's just giving the defenders positions to fire onto Free Elo. But to be fair, Cobra and NerdSync have moved out, and this main wall is going to get open as Kai's takes down NerdSync. This could be the play coming out from Free Elo. They are 5-3 up. They've got main door open into sight. Retro has the diffuser. There's no attackers there. defenders there rather. Cobra is just peeking around. There is a C4 in play, but with our man here, Ace, playing on yellow stairs, he could deny Cobra if he runs out from that doorway. Oh, he tries to get the shots, but he misses them, and Cobra gets that pick. 3v4, Glossy getting ready to get taken down, but he does get the pick before he dies. No, it's Jack that gets the kill. Retro is in and planting. Oh no, it's going to get denied by kicks on yellow stairs. That is a 2v2. Diffuser dropped on site. Kai's takes down Shax though. Kai gets the triple, leaving kicks. Last man standing here on yellow. He's going to come round here into piano. There is one player there. It is Ace on drones. He's not going to know. He's not going to know. He turns round. He drops the hatch. And Kicks is ready to get that flank. Kicks is right above the default plant spot on the diffuser. They don't know where he is. They got 15 seconds remaining. They're pre-firing everything. They don't have the intel. They do now. They know that he's got to be upstairs thanks to that grenade going off. Jag is going to get caught in that Banshee, and he's going to relocate to somewhere where he can plant safely. Kicks are going to drop the hatch. That's the double kill. Oh no, that's a round clutch coming out from Kicks.
Operator, you are out of time.
All of those frags from Kai's just impactless. He put in so much work for his team, and Kicks, just with that big brain play there, manages to clutch it up for his team, playing it incredibly smart, incredibly smart. Well done to Kicks. This could be our second 7-0 of the week. We saw Orphic get 7-0'd yesterday by Vanquish. It would be nice to not see that again. We would like to see Free Elo put some rounds on the board. But at the moment, it's not looking good for the boys from Free Elo. And we've got a whole 45 minutes until the next game. I might not keep my stream running for that long. If we finish this too early, I will not keep the stream running and throw people over into Challenger League. Because there's just no point. Alright, 6-0 right now. And this is huge. This is a big, big problem for Free Elo. They're going to have to get out of this mindset. If you're in the stream and you haven't left us a message in chat yet, get involved. Leave us a message. Don't be shy. No one's going to bite you. All right, let's pop up a little message here. There we go. Oh, the picture doesn't show. Okay, that's not the tweet that I thought it was. There's a different tweet that I thought. Oh, I missed it, I think. Oh, that's unfortunate. That is a shame. That is a shame. There was another tweet that popped up, but I didn't catch it. I'm sorry to the person that tweeted it. I do apologize. It's too late for me to actually do anything about that as well. Once it's gone, it's gone. I can't get it back. Unless Mrs. 2. Mrs. 2, that tweet that you had with the photograph on it, if you could grab that again and do the usual process, that would be really good, and then I can fire that up. Glossy with the early kill. Was that a run out? Did Glossy really just run out? Did Glossy just jump out? No, Nekwa is dead here. He must have done. Why? All right, at this point, Free Elo just going for craziness, not really putting in the effort. Have said, yeah, that's it, boys. Let's just try some silly stuff and see what happens. To be fair, Glossy got the kill out of it. Ideally, in an ideal world, he would have had someone downstairs in the garage with a hole already open in the bottom so that he could get a quick rotate, but it didn't work. Cobra is going to come up and take down Kai's. Cobra is very strong on Monty. You do not want to let him play Monty. The gas grenade goes down, but Monty just walks right through it. Takes 25 health damage. And gets a pick in the meantime. Now we have Retro standing here just waiting to get a shot there onto the player coming up that staircase. Kicks is in and planting already. This isn't going to get denied, I don't think. Smoke is down. Colin is coming up yellow to try to get a kill. But he's not going to be successful because Cobra is there holding him. And this is what Cobra does. He's very good at it. Kicks takes down Retro. Colin and Jag, last player standing. That is Kicks getting Jag. Colin does pick up a frag, but that is it. It's the 7-0. That's all she wrote. We see a 7-0 2 nights in a row. This is most unfortunate. Most unfortunate. Hey, why are we timing out ASR6? Oh, people are timing out. Okay, got you, got you. All right. So, GG to both teams. Unfortunate one for free Elo. It is what it is. Now, I don't know who we're interviewing because Athena didn't tell me.